Yeah, a fairy tale retelling, also known as a fractured fairy tale, is any sort of myth or legend or fairy tale, as the case may be, or children's story that you want to tell in a new way. It might be taking one of the characters who's not in the original myth or a character from the original myth and putting them in a new setting, or focusing on someone who wasn't in the story who maybe should be, which is the case with A Touch of Gold. We focus on King Midas's daughter, who appears in the story but only as a means to an end for King Midas to learn that turning things to gold was not the grand wish that he hoped for when he turned his daughter to gold. So in my version, I focus on his daughter and how she was turned to gold. So it's all about finding those hidden elements, as I call them. What is it about the fairy tale that attracts you? Is it Cinderella going to the ball? Is it Beauty and the Beast, in that grand library? Is it Sleeping Beauty in the tower? Find the elements that you love and try to keep those in some way if you can. But, you can also change it up. Is that new story going to take place in a high school? Is it going to be in outer space? So I always encourage people when they're changing up a fairy tale to find at least 2, possibly 3 new elements to add to it. So is that a new setting? Is it a new character? Is it just a new, way of thinking about the myth? Does the ending change? Maybe there's no ball in Cinderella, but what is Cinderella without the ball? That's kind of the way you can get at coming at a new fairy tale myth. I draw from fairy tales because I love that princess aspect, but I want to take it in a new direction. I don't want those princesses who do nothing and have to be saved all the time. I want Little Red Riding Hood. You say, "Here, Little Red Riding Hood, here's a sword. Go into the forest and kill that wolf because you are capable." And so I want to draw from those elements and tell those stories in a new way for a new generation. And I hope that's what other authors want to do as well, is just find the elements that speak to them in a story and draw those out and present them in a new way. And that's what I love to do in my work, and it's something that I hope to continue to do from here on out.